Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. In a Sister Wives spoiler, Kody Brown begs his estranged second wife, Janelle Brown, to reconcile. Janelle has already made it clear that she is perfectly happy without him and on her own. So, what has prompted him to come crawling back? Keep reading for more details and to find out when to expect his groveling to air. Kody Brown begs Janelle to reconcile. When Christine Brown-Woolley was the first to stand up and say she was leaving Kody Brown in 2021, it was a shock to the system. She was tired of the way he had treated her and her children. He had also withdrawn intimacy from their marriage, and lastly, he wanted allegiance to Robyn Brown. It was clear that was and long had been his favorite wife. He would never say the words out loud at the time, but Christine, Janelle Brown, and their children saw it. Kody was shattered at the thought of a divorce, but would have been fine if his first wife, Meri Brown, upped and left. However, she stuck around, largely due to Robyn and her faith. Then, he and Janelle became more estranged, fighting. He was gaslighting her, and not seeing one another. Finally, she decided she and Kody were done, and she was moving on, not needing a church release. Yet, Kody never understood why they could not make it work. Meri got the hint and got her release, but according to an upcoming episode, Kody still has hope for Janelle. A Reddit thread shared descriptions of the upcoming Sister Wives episodes. A lot is going on, starting with the Sunday, October 20th episode. Janelle wants to settle things regarding Coyote Pass with Kody, as she mentioned she may lawyer up. Then, fast forward 2 weeks to November 3rd, and it says Kody suggests reconciling with Janelle. Janelle has openly said that she considers herself single at this point. Meri may have felt the need to get a release from the church, but Janelle and Christine did not. Holding on for what? Robyn Brown was desperately holding on to Meri Brown because she could not let go of the idea of having sister wives. In the latest episode, Robyn was bawling in the closet over everything she would never have. It was Christmas, and she was reminiscing on holidays past. There was so much she missed and how she hated not having the large family around her because all she wanted was polygamy. Now, she was alone with Kody Brown and their children, which was not her dream. Since Meri has cut ties, is Janelle Brown the last resort to unite the family? What do you think Janelle's reaction will be when Kody tries to lure her back? More so, will she briefly consider it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. During Sister Wives, fans are hearing Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown's thoughts about their former marriage as they continue to finalize their divorces. But Kody Brown admits he wasted years married to the wrong person, which triggers backlash. Kody Brown avoids the issues. During the last season of Sister Wives, Kody Brown talked about how if there were issues in a marriage, it was great to have many wives to help water down the problems. When he was having trouble with Meri Brown early on, he knew it was time to add a new wife into the mix. Then, as they started to fight and he couldn't find peace with just those two, he added another, and so on. However, his process of sweeping the arguments under the rug led to 3 wives terminating their marriage. Undeniably, Kody was fed up with Christine by the time she chose to leave. Likewise, he had strung Meri Brown along for years without pulling the plug. However, he somewhat acted like he would like Janelle Brown to stick around. But Kody has one loyal wife still standing by his side, Robyn Brown. In the latest episode, Kody gets hit between the eyes after avoiding text messages to discuss one of his relationships. Meri forces the issue of divorce. Although Kody Brown seems to get pretty fired up that his kids won't call him back or return his texts, he doesn't find it as important to treat his wives with equal respect. Both Janelle and Meri Brown spoke about having a difficult time getting Kody to respond to their requests. When Meri didn't hear back from Kody regarding a release from the AUB, she moved forward without him. She said, "I was granted what is called in our church a release, which is basically the equivalent of a divorce." But he was terribly hurt by the words that the church chose to use to describe him. He said he wouldn't disclose them. However, Mary mentions that she knew Kody wouldn't like they declared one reason for the divorce as abandonment. With the release, they are no longer bound to each other after 33 years of marriage. Robin Brown gave Kody Brown advice to hold on to the spiritual bond with Mary, knowing that God had a plan to work it out. However, Kody regrets waiting so long to end it. While Robin says that Kody is beside himself with the emotions of splitting, Kody talks about what a relief the divorce is. Furthermore, he says, "Oh, I'm absolutely relieved that it is done." Then he adds, "It's sad, it's heartbreaking, but I'm relieved that it is done." Additionally, he talks about wishing he had not wasted his time with his marriage to Mary. Likewise, he says he moved on a long time ago but was afraid to rip the Band-Aid off. For instance, his fear was based on what Mary would do to him since she was never loyal to him ever. Admittedly, he knew his reputation would be trashed if he got divorced. Kody finally tells Mary he wasted years in a marriage with her. Since the bond of eternal marriage was cut, his tongue was free to lash out at Mary with all the vinegar that had brewed up inside. Kody Brown wasted years married to wrong person. Looking ahead to next week, Kody Brown is finally voicing his disdain for Mary Brown. Now that he has the divorce, he is ready to confront her. As he drives up to her home, he says, "You know what really sucks? It's not divorce that sucks. It's marrying the wrong person." Furthermore, he had bottled up the truth to avoid what Mary would do to him. However, even trying to dissuade her from spoiling his reputation, she took decisive action and dissolved their empty marriage. But Mary also wasted her time thinking they could repair their spiritual connection. When the preview for next week's episode shows Kody talking about her being the wrong person, she retorts, "What sucks is marrying the wrong person and not having the decency to tell her until 32 years later." And even more bitterly, Kody declares, "I wish I wouldn't have ever married her." While he simmers in his hate, he doesn't account for what it would mean if he had never married her. Their child, Leon, wouldn't exist. Likewise, Mary has previously pointed out that his soulmate Robin was only 10 or 12 years old when she and Kody were walking down tea. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my sister wives to our channel and stay with TS.